Alex's Caves adds new cave biomes to Minecraft, each with its unique ecosystem and mobs. Tremorsaurus is the king of all dinosaurs in the primordial caves. The presence of one of these terrifying dinosaurs is indicated by the ground itself shaking with every step they take. During the hunt, Tremorsaurus will unleash its roar, which will shake every creature nearby and cause most to flee. Tremorsaurus can use its deadly bite force to quickly kill its prey, but can also grab smaller prey with its jaws and violently shake them, causing even more damage. Forsaken is the most powerful monster that can be found in the Forlorn Hollows. Forsaken have a vast array of attacks they use to quickly dispatch prey. This includes using their large upper arms to smash the ground beneath them, slash at prey, or even lift and bring the prey to their mouth for a killer bite. Forsaken can also emit a long-range sonic blast with incredible reach, and a short-range sonic blast that damages all hostiles in close range. Born in Chaos is a mod that significantly enhances the game with a variety of aggressive mobs, each with unique features. The Supreme Bone Scholar is found at the top of Dark Towers, surrounded by a protective bone shield. This formidable mini-boss uses a magic staff to attack from a distance and summons bone imps to aid in battle. As you engage with the Supreme Bone Scholar, you must first destroy its bone shield using ranged or magic attacks. While the shield is intact, it blocks ranged damage, so it is crucial to break through it before engaging in melee combat. Once the shield is destroyed, the Bone Scholar becomes stronger and calls more minions, so focus your attacks quickly to avoid being overwhelmed. Besides summoning bone imps, it can cast bone spears that deal significant damage. Sir Pumpkinhead appears only during the Halloween season, or can be summoned by destroying a special pumpkin surrounded by candles. This boss has 3 main phases: riding on a horse, shooting explosive pumpkins separately from the horse, and finally detaching his head to fight independently. Focus on the head during the final phase to end the fight. Bosses of Mass Destruction is a Minecraft mod that introduces epic endgame boss fights, adding depth and challenge to your adventures. Hidden in the depths of rare caves at the bottom of the world, this ethereal, plant-like boss has a variety of attacks, including summoning void energy blasts that explode on impact, causing significant damage. It can also create devastating shockwaves with its vines, which can knock you back if you're too close. Maintaining a safe distance is crucial to avoid its close-range shockwaves. Deep within the treacherous structures of the Nether lies the Nether Gauntlet. The Nether Gauntlet will try to crush you with its powerful fist, dealing immense damage. It also slams the ground, creating wide-reaching shockwaves that knock back anything in their path. Additionally, it performs horizontal swipes that can cover a broad area. EEEAB's Mobs mod for Minecraft enriches the game with a variety of complex monsters and bosses. The Nameless Guardian is an ancient, enigmatic entity that protects forbidden knowledge and sacred relics. To overcome the Nameless Guardian, use your agility to dodge its slow but strong strikes while waiting for opportunities to counterattack. The Guardian can also summon protective barriers that deflect projectiles and reduce incoming damage and perform a ground-shaking stomp that creates shockwaves. The Corpse Warlock is a dark sorcerer who draws power from the undead. This formidable foe uses necromantic magic to cast powerful curses on its enemies. During the battle, the Corpse Warlock will summon these minions, creating a significant challenge if they are not quickly cleared. Additionally, the Warlock can unleash a wave of necrotic energy that deals damage over time, so maintaining a safe distance and using healing items is crucial. L_Ender's Cataclysm is a mod that intensifies Minecraft with its formidable bosses, each presenting unique challenges and incredible rewards. Ignis is a fearsome boss characterized by its fiery power and relentless assault. This boss wields 450 health and attacks in proportion to the player's health, using a range of powerful sword attacks capable of melting through armor. Ignis's onslaught includes flame-infused strikes that can turn any battle into a desperate fight for survival. Unlike other bosses, Ignis's lair cannot be approached lightly, as it requires strategy and courage to prevail. In the depths of the ruined citadel, the Ender Guardian awaits as a monumental challenge. Boasting 300 health and clad in strong armor, the Guardian employs gravity-based attacks and formidable uppercuts. When its health is halved, the Guardian's helmet shatters, lowering its defense, but increasing the intensity of its attacks. The end of this battle yields mighty treasures that reflect the difficulty of the Guardian's defeat. Enemy Expansion is a mod designed to diversify and intensify combat encounters by introducing a variety of new and challenging mobs. The Vampire is a regenerative bloodsucker that quickly becomes a formidable foe. This boss can steal your health with its bites and passively regenerate, allowing it to swiftly attack, retreat, and heal. The Vampire can also summon bats to disorient and attack you. To defeat the Vampire, use fire-based weapons or fire potions. The Troll is a massive brute capable of killing an unprotected player with a single bite. When enraged, the Troll becomes temporarily invulnerable and significantly faster. The Troll can also perform ground slams that create shockwaves, knocking back everything in its path. Additionally, it can throw large boulders from a distance, causing heavy damage. Ice and Fire. Dragons is renowned for its diverse array of mythical creatures and intense boss battles. The Gorgon lurks in hidden temples and caverns and is a fearsome creature capable of turning players to stone with her petrifying gaze. To defeat her, equip a mirror shield to reflect her gaze back at her, or use ranged attacks to keep your distance and avoid direct eye contact. The environment often provides pillars or walls to hide behind during the battle. Successfully defeating the Gorgon earns you the rare Gorgon head, which can be used to turn other creatures into stone statues. The Cyclops resides in cave layers across various biomes and is a massive one-eyed monster that uses immense physical strength to overpower its enemies. To defeat the Cyclops, agility is your best weapon to dodge its heavy stomps and powerful club swings. Aim for the Cyclops eye to stun it and deal critical damage, creating an opportunity for close-range attacks. Stay mobile, use ranged weapons, and strike while it's disoriented. Marium Soulslike weaponry introduces over 40 legendary weapons and several challenging bosses to Minecraft, heavily inspired by various mythologies and games. Returning Knight. The Returning Knight is a spectral warrior haunting ancient battlefields and graveyards. This slow yet powerful boss uses strong melee attacks and has the unique ability to reflect projectiles back at the attacker. In the early stages of the battle, any projectiles used against him are turned back, so focusing on melee combat is crucial. When his health drops to half, he becomes unbreakable, gaining resistance and further enhancing his defense by slamming his arm on his chest. Decaying King. The Decaying King resides in the throne room of the Demon City, the last remnant of an ancient nether civilization. This cursed monarch wields the Darkened Blade and has numerous deadly attacks at his disposal. To defeat him, keep moving to avoid his powerful melee strikes and necrotic magic. The Twilight Forest is a Minecraft mod that invites players into an enchanted forest filled with breathtaking landscapes, mysterious creatures, and challenging dungeons. The Lich King is a powerful undead sorcerer ruling over the Lich Tower. The Lich King himself stands at the top, using powerful magic to protect his realm. It is crucial to reflect his projectiles back at him to break down his defenses. Once the shield is down, be prepared for an intense battle. He teleports around the room and launches direct attacks. Using ranged weapons allows you to maintain distance, reducing the risk of his melee strikes. Upon his defeat, you will receive items like the Scepters of Twilight, which have unique magical powers. High in the Dark Tower, the Yurgos dominates the skyline with its massive fiery appearance. Finding and activating the ghost traps located around the tower can provide you with a crucial advantage by dealing significant damage to the boss. As the Yurgos hurls flaming projectiles and summons smaller ghosts for assistance, staying on the move and using your bow or crossbow will help manage the fight. When the Yurgos begins its screeching attack, seize the opportunity to inflict severe damage with your strongest attacks.